Well, howdy, y'all, and thanks for joining me on today's episode of Good News with Trixie. I'm your hostess, Trixie. Today, we're going to explore some fun stories that will hopefully encourage your heart, strengthen your faith, and give you some gump back into your gumption. So take a seat and let's order up a dish of happiness with a dash of encouragement and sprinkled with some perspective. Today, we're going to talk about stop comparing yourself to others. This one I find is easy to talk about, but much harder to be about. Here in the good old US of A, it sure feels like we are bombarded each and every day with how much better someone else's life is, how much better someone looks, how much better someone else lives, what they have versus what we don't have, the vacations they take versus the vacations you take, blah, 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 blah. The trap that comparison gets us into can become an ugly beast that ends up dominating our thoughts, which affects how we think, which in turn affects how we speak to ourselves and to others. And it can affect the actions we take within our own lives. Keeping up with the Joneses, as I like to say, can get you in trouble. For example, my neighbor has a yard full of gnomes, and I love gnomes. But I also don't need to compete with my neighbor in the gnome race. Gnomes are expensive. Are you getting my point? Sorry about that. Just a quick PSA moment. If you are enjoying this video, would you mind hitting that like button? It helps us with the YouTube algorithm get more good news out to more people. If you hit the subscribe button, you can follow our Good News channel. This ensures that you will see new content on your homepage. And if you would like to be notified about more content, please hit that bell and you'll be notified every time we put a new video out. Okay, back to our story. Maybe I got a little goofy with the gnome thing. Let's talk about the good news here. And the good news is if you have been in the comparison mode, you can change. You are just one decision away from an improved mental and emotional life by just deciding to be content with who you are and what you have. Learn to be grateful for who you are, who you have in your life, and what you have in your life. Now, if you want to change or improve, be the change you want to see and improve. But comparing yourself to others when you and your journey are so unique can trap you in a pit of despair. Anyone catch the Princess Bride reference there? Yes? No? Well, it's a great movie and you should see it. Anywho, just remember, there's only one you walking this earth right now in history. Write your own history and let your story be yours. And let other people's stories be theirs. If you have some good news or an encouraging story or a funny story that you took a life lesson away with that you would like me to share with other people, please email me. You can use the link below. We love good news around these parts, so if you got them, let's share them. Also, if you could relate to this story, please feel free to comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Bye for now, and remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.